Welcome back, strangers. I'm Ethan from The Strangest, and tonight I'm joined by Rebecca, my lovely wife. Tonight we're going to be discussing paranormal, UFO, and creepy photos. We're going to be reacting to them. This one should be a little bit more fun. We're going to see what's real, what we think of it. So, are you excited, Rebecca?
Definitely interested to see what's on here.
So this photo apparently has been circulated around the internet. So this man and his uncle, and neither of them realized there was a guy on the edge in the bushes apparently. So we're gonna check this out. We haven't looked at any of this. Let's see what this photo is. Man, sometimes we gotta zoom up on these too. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm a little blind.
A man on the edge in the bushes.
Oh, right there.
Holy shit.
He's looking right at the camera. Does he boop him?
No, he doesn't boop him. Well, that'd be a lot darker. This would be like a murder investigation.
What is this? What is this?
It's paranormal, like unsolved. Like why is
creepy
this?
Picture.
Yeah.
If you told me he booped him, I would not be surprised.
Counter this. I think it's actually just how your brain sees something. Like I think
That's
this is
a
just
face. Zoom up on that. It's a face and a jacket because that man's in a jacket. That's a face.
Rebecca.
That's a face. That's a face. And he's got a jacket on. That's his legs. Click on that other picture. This one says better picture.
Oh, why didn't we click this one first?
I don't know, Ethan. You hovered over it. That's why I noticed it. That's a person. That's not the sky, Ethan.
Okay.
Tell me that's the sky. That's the face with its mouth open and everything. That's the person.
But it's probably a kid away from his parents, just seeing what's going on.
My uncle, standing on the edge of the cliffs, claims he doesn't know the man in black and then he was not there when the picture was taken. He was 100% there when it was taken because he's right there.
They mean they didn't notice him when he was
Exactly.
taken.
Like, he was there. You just didn't see him. Giant black UFO. Click on that one more time.
Just gotta make it bigger again, guys. Let's see what this big UFO is, apparently. So what do you think of that one? Is that creepy?
I mean, it looks like he was about to boop that guy.
I think it was just a kid, since apparently it is someone sending there. I think it's a kid just separated from his group and he accidentally got someone's photo.
Yeah, in the picture he looks like, huh?
Yeah.
Looking at the camera, he's like, huh? Let me back up out of here.
Yeah, he's probably some kid wandering around, accidentally went into someone else's photo.
Yeah.
But it is creepy what he's wearing and the guy being at the edge, it does look like someone's about to get knocked off.
Oh, God.
Okay, this one is supposed to be nightmare giving. Let's see what this actually is. Okay, the Hampton Court ghost. A few years ago, this was caught on their security system. Let's see what this creepy ghost is. Looks like a demon.
What year was this taken?
Also looks like Pennywise in a costume.
Like, look at how bad the bricks look. If you were using this, like if someone broke in and you were using this footage to arrest them, you wouldn't have any idea what they look like.
Some blurry monster came through the door. I had no idea what he was looking like.
It literally looks like a woman in like a big flowy lingerie type thing walking through, like, yes. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But it's very blurry. That's not
I think it's definitely, it could be someone in a bathrobe that just got a picture taken of him. So.
Yeah, that's some horrible quality security footage.
But yeah, the time traveling hipster. Have you seen this?
I think I have.
It is unsettling, like when you look at it. I don't think he's actually a time traveler, but he does look out of place compared to everyone else.
This looks photoshopped.
No, it's not though. They've analyzed it and everything.
Who?
Experts.
Zoom up on it somewhere. Looks photoshopped.
It's not photoshopped though.
That's photoshopped.
Everyone says it's not on the internet. I have a list of time traveling photos that one day we're gonna do a video on because every channel like this does a video like that. And this is one of the main ones, and it's supposed to be real, you guys.
That's Photoshop.
Rebecca hates anything to do with time travel.
That it's fake. It's not real. That's not a thing. That's Photoshopped.
Let us know in the comments if you think this photo's fake, or like what you think of any of these.
You could literally, like, this part right here could be empty except for this man. Just Photoshop. It's Photoshopped. Where's the analysis? Hang on, you're scrolling too fast.
You said, where's the analysis? I scrolled to the analysis. You're scrolling too fast.
I was trying to
I
read.
can't handle the truth.
That is not even the analysis. Where's the conclusion?
The picture is genuine and not proof of time travel. So people just say he was just like really hip on his fashion interest.
Does it say what year this is from? I think it's
1940s.
You can't convince me it's not Photoshop. This Photoshop.
So this.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Yeah, this photo is of the house. Supposedly, like when they were.
House.
Yeah, when there was no one there, when they were filming there.
Well, you know who was there? Someone's child. He's right there.
Some people have said it's not even a child. Some people have said like it was an electrician who was like setting up lights and like was kneeling down and looked up. And like the way.
He's got ferryman eyes.
Yeah.
Which means he's got real eyes, which means he's a person.
Actually, that's not true.
Yes.
Because, no. His human eyes don't reflect like that. Only animal eyes do. That's what the real creepy thing about the photo. Because a lot of people say that it's the electrician, it's this, it's that, but the way the eyes look. Like, and if the photo hasn't been altered, it's like, why do the eyes look like that?
Give me goosebumps.
See? Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine.
Because, like, that makes sense. That's completely not natural.
Yeah,
Let's stop looking at this.
Yeah,
Like, I'm looking at a demon. Let's stop this.
Let's close this picture.
Hell no. Okay. What about the Spaceman photo? Supposedly this one was explained recently.
It was, and it's the person
I mean...
in the picture.
Still.
Not a Martian.
Man,
That's 100% just a woman in a white dress. And it was proved to be his wife, was it not? Like, duh.
I don't remember how I see. It's the wife, mom standing behind the kid. This was solved.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here, guys. Pack it up.
Just like that hipster is not a time traveler.
Yeah, this photo, I remember seeing it on the internet too.
Anacondas.
Yeah, snake eats alligator. The snake's stomach bursts and the alligator's inside, but the snake's head is missing. No one can figure out exactly what went down and how this happened. This is an old one from the internet.
It is. It's, oh God, was it? Great.
That was scary, guys. Too spooky for me.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has seen that. It's not creepy. But let's look at this one.
This ghost. Norghost.
I should scroll down.
Why are ghost photos so blurry? Alright, so the
What am I
Norghost.
looking at?
Alright.
That
Who
it?
finally captures picture of ghost, frequently visits them on their boat. I guess it's this shadow right here. Like, that's supposed to be the shadow of a man, but it literally just looks like everything's blurred.
I don't know what that was. I couldn't see this. But let's look at this cell phone in the 1920s.
Because
you know it's not real? One. Time travelers. That doesn't look like a phone.
Why are they holding something up to their ear, being like, hello? Hello, I get no service here. I just time traveled.
Maybe it's
no one's here. Hello? No service. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Here they come. Just holding it up. Just holding up my ear. It's really like a crazy person talking into a seashell. Barnacle boy!
See, and he turns around. Maybe they'll show it more, but he like turns and then it always cuts so you can't see it.
That's because this is where the scene probably ends. And they're slowing it down and showing it on loop so that you can get a better idea of what's going on. And they're clearly talking to their hand.
I mean, that kind of looks like that's what's happening.
Hello?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that could be what's happening, but it's not what's happening. He was doing something else. It was just an old school hearing aid. Be
what they want you to think it was, you guys. This one's probably fake, but these are ectoplasm photos that were taken back in the day and they used to be really terrifying to kids. I had a ghost book that had these in it.
Hold up. They're saying that this thing came out of this person because that's clearly a doll.
It's phantoms photographed during a seance with Mr. Duncan at her home. Note the mask-like faces, the coat hanger shoulders. It totally came out of that guy. That's ectoplasm. Those are ectoplasm phantoms.
No.
You don't think that's ectoplasm?
No.
What is ectoplasm?
It's goo that comes out of people's mouths and stuff. I've seen pictures of it. That's not it. I don't.
All right. Do you know what the Battle of Los Angeles is?
No, it sounds like a song.
Yeah, so there was, during World War II, like the anti-aircraft sirens, everything lit up saying like, oh, there's an air raid going on in Los Angeles during World War II. Searchlights went up and they started doing anti-aircraft gunfire, and supposedly there were crafts that came over Los Angeles, and no one knows exactly what it was. A lot of people say this was a UFO attack, or UFOs flew over Los Angeles that night.
I have heard of this.
This one's the demon dog. So apparently this guy claimed to be a drug addict when this photo was taken. And he was at this party or at this wedding, and they're taking photos, and all of a sudden when they get them developed, they find this creepy dog that wasn't there, that has like this demon face on the background of his shoulder, just staring at the camera. Obviously, like everyone there says there's no dog, there's no way this happened, and no one can really explain it. But people have said that it has to do with like this dude was fighting his demons, just recovering from drug and alcohol addiction, and this popped up. Supposedly he was clean and lived happily ever after this, but no one can explain this picture.
So the dog didn't get him. So that's.
I mean, it could be like his demons getting through him, man.
I've seen this.
Yeah, I post a lot of these on Facebook.
You know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's like someone's dress. Like imagine someone wearing like a fur coat. And, like, this is the line on the fur coat, and then, like, that's just two things. That's, like, someone wearing something. And this could be the person's head who's wearing it.
Yeah. Just like
Solved
that,
it.
Just like
Mystery
that person's
solved.
face at the Grand Canyon. Wasn't real.
That was real. That, though, like, yeah, it looks just like a dog. Yeah, but that looks like it's someone's wearing a fur coat or something.
So this is from a small rural town that was taken in an elementary school that was torn down a few years ago. Let's check out these creepy photos from an abandoned elementary school. Shit. That's probably just like a doll or something.
That's like a CPR dummy.
Yeah.
It don't have no legs.
That's the only photo. So yeah, it's
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
That's a CPR dummy for sure. That's not a little ghost of a little girl.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
So this is the 10 seconds of light photograph of Luther McCarty. He's a great fighter, and he collapsed in the first round of a fight from what appeared to be from a light punch. As the referee counted to 10, light shone in from above on a sunless day directly onto McCarty's face. The light then went out, and at the count of 10, McCarty died 8 minutes later. The coroner reports said that his death was from a hemorrhage, not from the fight. The fight and death isn't in any way eerie or supernatural. The timing and the light only shining down for the 10 seconds that were counted has always been really eerie to a lot of people, and many people think it's supernatural.
There's no spotlights?
No.
It says it's a sunless day, but if it's this dark, how is everyone seeing it? You tell me that's not in a place?
You don't think it's real? I mean, it's obviously real, but it's just the timing of it all.
Yeah, that's not God coming down to take his soul. That's not what that is. I think they had a spotlight. But if they didn't, that's just like a weird camera thing. Also, aren't the refs supposed to be like hitting the mat counting? That dude's standing. That dude's standing.
Baby, this is from back in the day before theatrics.
Did you just go 1, 2? What was that? Did you hear something knock behind us and a crash? What was that? What was that? Why do you look like that?
Well, let's finish up this video so that we can go check out what that was. That was pretty scary for the Patreon person who's made it 30 minutes into this uncut video.
Is this Patreon?
The uncut version's going on Patreon. That was a little terrifying. Most likely what that was one of Rebecca's Halloween decorations fell over and made that noise.
No, I can still see them.
Well, let's finish. We gotta sign off this, and Rebecca, why are you that scared?
What was that? I heard like a knock over here, like it sounded like you did something like that, and then something crashed that way. And it sounded like a metal gate. It sounded like her playpen just fell. What do we have metal anywhere up here?
Okay, so when I was a kid, I used to have this theory, and no one ever really told me this. I don't know where I picked it up on, but it's probably definitely other people have had this thought. I used to think that when you see light shining through the clouds like that, aimed at the ground, that it was aimed at specific cemeteries that was like literally about to pick up someone who recently passed away and suck their souls up into heaven. That's a thought I had as a kid. So I'm glad other people thought similar. It's probably from movies and TV shows of that happening. Did you enjoy this, Rebecca?
Oh, are we
Did you have
done
fun?
now? No, something scary's happened. We're done.
Thanks for watching, strangers. What strange photos did we miss from the internet? What should we react to next? Let us know in the comments below. And as always,
Stay strange.
The dog's tweaking out, but let's see what this was. Okay, the noise came
The
from
sign's
over here.
still there. The noise did not come from over here.
Okay, move the dog.
The sign that I thought it could be is still hanging right there. Look at the windows. Is there nothing there? Why did you just run?
I don't see anything. I thought this was going to be a lot quicker and easier.
That's because I told you it didn't sound like it came from outside.
Mystery solved. One of these pictures right here fell down. Right here. Rebecca got it, so we're not getting murdered tonight.
Hopefully. I'll have to nail that one up.
So that's what we were freaking out about. So apparently it hit this metal thing, then hit that, or the snowman.
It's a ghost. It's not a snowman.
Yeah.
He's just a little round. It's a ghost.
Check out these Halloween decorations while we're at it.
These aren't the good ones.
Our alien
That's a little
right
busted.
there. And of course we have a Sasquatch. Hey Sass, there's a little demon eyes. Are you nefarious to the other side? Thanks for watching, everyone. We saw what scared us.
Mystery solved.
Stay strange.